Yo, what up guys, it's Saibdi here. Happy new week. If you log into Raid today, you find a fusion warm-up event which tells you there's a fusion coming up in just a few days, just 4 days to go, right? So that means something huge is coming up. We don't know any news about that fusion yet, so unfortunately that's not this news, but I just hopped on here to warn you about a shard opening event that is coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday, one that is so tempting, especially for those endgame players that desperately want their first mythical champions. The amazing event that are going to be starting this Tuesday and Wednesday all will give you the champions you need to get Lady Mikage. It includes a what you call those progressive chance events, and also includes a guaranteed epic event. So a lot of epics and a lot of legendaries to pick up. So let me just announce the first one on Tuesday, that is 9th of January. Just tomorrow, you'll see a progressive chance event that will give you the chance of adding Kira the Watcher to your slot. You know, whenever you do those progressive chance events, as you're pulling, whether you're doing ancient shards, primal shards, or even sacred shards, you can add Kira the Watcher to that one slot you have. It will give you a 15x chance of getting Kira the Watcher, a legendary champion, right? She's a legendary. There she is. If you do not know, there she is right here. You will get her, and it's all giving you resources or the champion you need to get that mythical champion. So she's one of those champions that is needed. Some people want to keep a copy of her so you can maybe fuse the epics and still get one for free during this event if you can be lucky enough to get her from ancient shard, primal shards, or secret shards. So that's one slot taken right here for Kira. That's on the 9th of January, which is a Tuesday. 15x progressive chance can boost up to a 25x if you can keep pulling shards if you don't get her. That's what is coming up on Tuesday. But the second progressive chance event that is scheduled for Wednesday, before I talk about the Wednesday, let's talk about the epics. Still on Tuesday, you have Dilaja and Isinia and Ufrog. I think these are the champions that are required to get her, right? Aishma is not listed. This is one that is an epic that is listed right here that you can pull on that day. I think this is also one on the list. And then Elfrig. So these epics, the three of these epics are the ones you can add in her slot. While you're adding Kira to the #1 slot, you can add 3 of the epics to this. So maybe you can pull her and still get to fuse these epics and get a second copy. So awesome for them to do an event like this for those players who desperately need Lady Mikage. I think that's what this event is all about on Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, we have another progressive chance event. This one is going to give you a 15x chance to obtain this other legendary champion. I told you it's all about this event. And this one is going to give you Tatsu. This is Tatsu, right? I don't know them, but I think this is Tatsu. Let me head over to her faction and show you the champion in full. Yeah, she's Tatsu. I do have her already from shards. I did pull her from shard. I didn't get her from that summoning portal. I mean, from that summoning the epics into her. So if you've not gotten your Tatsu yet, this is an opportunity for get her in the progressive 15x, 20x, 25x progressive chance event on Wednesday, the 10th of January. And the epics that will be available on that progressive chance event can also get you a second copy of Tatsu. So if you head over to your portal right here for the fusion of this champion, under Tatsu you see 4 epic champions, and 3 of them, Enda, Moonbeam, Frygon, Isabel, and Endalia, will be available as the epics you slot into those progressive chance events while you're pulling for Tatsu from ancient, primal, and sacred shards. You have a high chance of getting these epic champions. Endalia, that's Endalia. Who else again? Frygon, Isabel, and Moonbeam. I think this is Lady Quillen. This is Moonbeam, I think. So that's the 3 epic champions you can pick up and also add it. Now, I started the video talking about the fusion because that's probably where you want to save your shards first. But if you want this mythical so bad, or you have enough shards saved for the fusion and you still want Lady Mikage, this nice progressive chance event is for you. But I'm not saying this for newer players at all. It's for those players who have enough shards for both the upcoming fusion and this event. Why? Because you can see that the fusion warm-up time or the fusion preparation event is coming up in 4 days. That means this event that I just announced, Tuesday and Wednesday, does not have anything to do with the fusion. It's just a normal day for you to just pull your shards on a Tuesday and a Wednesday before a fusion starts, because you want champions required to get this amazing mythical champion, Lady Mikage, so bad. So that's not all the news though. They mixed it up with some other event that, in case you're not that interested in all this one that I just announced, here's some other event that can be enticing to you to make you pull your shards on the 9th and also on the 10th. The first one will give you 40 ancient shards. It will give you a Lockwane. Lockwane is one of this champion, right? Yes, this is Lockwane. So it will give you a Lockwane, a guaranteed Lockwane, if you pull 40 ancient shards. He's one of the champions required for that fusion. There he is. This dude, Sylvan Watchers, Lockwane is his name. So, and he's needed for that Lady Mikage fusion. So they will give you a Lockwane if you pull 40 ancient shards. So that's another temptation, because you're already pulling for the other event, right? You're already pulling to get other Tatsu, or you're already pulling to get the other dwarf faction champion. Why not also pull up to 40 to get a Lockwane if you do not have him already? That's a very, very tempting strategy for those players who desperately need a Mikage. So you're not just getting Kira and the other champion. You're getting also the epic champions required to complete it. So he will be available from 40 ancient shards. Once you pull 40 ancient shards, he's guaranteed to drop on your lap. All you have to do is pray that you get in before the 40th shard, because if you get in before the 40th shard, your guaranteed epic event ends. So that's on the 9th, right? Yes, that 9th. And then on the 10th, which is on Wednesday, we have another champion still in that fusion event going right here to get Mikage. This is him. This is a void epic champions, Weregren Suncost. So you have to pull how many? 25 void shards to get this champion guaranteed. So if you're pulling your void shards and you get in before the 25th void shard, your guaranteed event will end. So if you don't get him until the 25th, he's guaranteed to drop by your 25th void shards. That's what I'm saying. This event, it looks amazing for those players who have enough resources saved up. You're guaranteed to get a Mikage if you go for all this craziness that is happening. I know a lot of players right now have just a few, 1 or 2 of these epics that they are missing out on. Like you see, I've not pulled a lot of void shard. That's why I'm still missing out on the Weregren. I've never pulled him from a shard, and I've not been saving any of these rares. So it's quite possible that while you're pulling your void shards 25 to get this champion, you will like get some of these rares along the way and eventually maybe pull a double copy of him, because maybe you want to have 1 copy of him. So I just wanted to hop on here and warn newer players that this event is not for you. This progressive chance event is not for you. This guaranteed epic Weregren or guaranteed Lockwane event is also not for you. Save toward the upcoming fusion. I think soon you hear the results, or you hear the news about the type of fusion that is launching this January. Then you can decide whether you want to go for Lady Mikage or you want to go for the fusion. I think they should be allow us to weigh the options. If the January fusion is trash, a lot of people will spend their resources on this 9th and 10th. But if the January fusion is gonna be awesome, nobody's gonna touch this event. So just want to give you the 2 sides so you can choose what do you want to do. Do you think this event is a nice one, and why are they making it so easy for us to get Mikage? I don't get it. Why are they? Is it because of the new content that requires or will get some advantage if you're using mythical champions? It just seems weird that they are giving you everything you need to get a Mikage, but you have to pull how many shards? Because you have to pull on what do you call it now? You have to pull on Tuesday to hopefully get a Kira the Watcher, or get the epics required to get a Kira the Watcher. When you add those epics, remember the epics are 3 slots. You can put 3 epics in the slot, right? Let me just confirm. The legendary is 1 slot for Kira. The epics you can put up to 3, which is Dilaja, Senior, and Ulfrig. So you can add the 3. So there is the chance that you will definitely get these epics if you're pulling up to maybe 10 secret shards over here, 10 sacred shards over here. Then no, maybe you're also adding void ancient shards today to do 40 to get this champion guaranteed, and then you're pulling. It's very tempting. Why is it tempting? Because I have everything required to make it happen. All these things I said, I can pull 40 and get that dude, but unfortunately for me, I have him. I can pull 25 void shards and get that epic champion, which I don't have yet. And then I can maybe do some secrets to see if I can pick up the ones required for Kira. 3 more required for Kira. And what if you do all this and you still don't get? I already have what's her name? This other champion, Tatsu. So it's just Kira the Watcher and this one that is holding me back. No, I need to hit like up to 30 sacred shards before I get Kira guaranteed. Well, not really guaranteed, but at least 25x. I need to go off from my 15x chances, go to a 20x chance, and then 25x chance. So that can make you up to spend up to 20 plus sacred shards to hit that number. Or if you're pulling void shards, if you're pulling ancient shards, it will even be more than that. So that's the news that is dropping right now in Raid. I just wanted to hop in here and break it down for you that it looks very tempting for endgame players who desperately need Mikage, or you're just missing one. Let's just say this is the only champion you're missing. You have everything else ready to go. You're just missing out on this champion because you're missing out on 1 or 2 rares. I say it's what, 25 void shards to get this champion. You're not getting him to use him. Remember, him alone in raid is not going to be worth 25 void shards, obviously. But for him to help you facilitate getting this champion, that makes it a little bit worth it, I guess. But personally, on my account, if I had everything ready, but I'm just missing out on him, I would not pull shards. I'm ready to wait. Why I'm waiting is because I do not have books for a mythical champion. That's why I've never pulled my shards, or I've never been interested in rushing so hard and getting Lady Mikage, because I like to use champions who are fully booked. And if I don't have those mythical skill tomes to put on her, I don't see any reason to rush to get her right now. If you begin to get a lot of those mythical skill tomes, then I say this event is for you. You can also do something where you save everything and wait towards the fusion champion chase, and you go crazy and pull out by then. So I think that's a nice one that they launched into the game for those players who have all the books and want to try her out. You can go ahead and do so. I think I've dropped enough information on that, not to mislead people into doing it, but to give you the real fact about it. Go for it if you have enough resources for the fusion. Go for it if you are this close to getting the last epic or the last rare to get Lady Mikage. Now, for a summoning portal, especially summoning pool event that just launched in the game, the first champion I saw right here is this Gwendolyn the Silent. They were like, oh, you didn't go for it during their card fit event. Well, here's another chance for you to get her if you now know that she's actually crazy. And then summoning, it just shows you a particular list of champions you will pull from if you're summoning prism shards. Now, the prism shards so far is so hard to get. From what I've seen, okay, initially when it launched, it was only available in the shop, but now it's actually in events. And I think they normally add it to this summoning, this warm-up event. There it is, 10 crystals right there waiting for you. And I know as days goes by, we'll see another event that has crystals waiting for us to pick up right here. How many crystals do you have to summon to get one copy? Get enough to do one summons? 40 crystals. I'm at 30, so with the 3 crystals coming in from the fusion warm-up event, I might be able to do just one summon. So far, I've been unlucky to not get anything on this list right here. No legendary so far after all the summoning portal specialist summoning pool event I've gone for. Quite unfortunate that prism crystals has been unlucky for me, but I'm still going for it because there's no other reason to ignore this, or to, well, there's no reason to go hard for it, especially if you're prepping for a fusion. If you guys want to see a detailed fusion prep, I'll wait until we see the champion, then we'll talk about whether it's going to be worth going for or not. That's the next piece of information that I'm waiting for. When will that drop? Might be today, might be tomorrow, because the fusion warm-up event is already in-game, so everybody knows the fusion is coming up. All right, you guys have a good week. Are you going for this crazy Lady Mikage guaranteed epic event going on for this dude and this one? Or are you going for the 15x, 25x chance, up to 25x chance of getting Kira the Watcher by pulling ancient, sacred, and primal shards, or getting Tatsu. Which one are you going for? Or are you skipping out on everything and saving all your resources towards the upcoming fusion? You guys have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later, guys.